became Lee. Like, everybody was just like, what's up, Lee? And, I grew up being a ballerina my whole life, so after a while, in that industry, people start to call you the GOAT when you're really talented in that industry. So, I started jacking that a little bit, but you never know how people feel about you being the greatest of all time, and I was never the cocky type. So, going into the clubs and stuff, I started doing modeling and interviews. And I tried it out, People would ask me the big names, be like, what do you go by? And I'll be like, Lead a Real Goat. And they'll be like, what'd you say? Lead a Real Goat. And it used to be really big executives, saying, you know what? You need to jack that. If people are calling you the GOAT, you need to jack that. So since then, I would say probably maybe 3 or 4 years now, I've really just been introducing myself as the GOAT. Like I said, I've never been cocky, but I've been confident in everything I've ever done, and I feel like I've always put my best foot forward, and I've been the greatest so far.
Yeah, the greatest so far. Definitely. Because, we all got to be great in certain ways, right?
Right, exactly.
But, so you did mention you were a ballerina, right?
Yes, I've came straight out the womb. My mom put me in ballet as soon as I could walk. And from there, I just kind of took on to every genre: jazz, ballet, hip-hop, modern, contemporary.
Okay.
Did a couple commercial dance companies and stuff like that. Taught ballet to, like, the babies. That was the best part, teaching ballet to babies.
Okay. So what was what was your favorite music genre? Because I know there's a lot of music genres. What was your favorite one to dance to?
I think I want to go with contemporary / modern.
Okay.
It's more of like a lyrical. So, as a rapper, as an artist, it would kind of be your entity of freestyling, where you just, are able to tap into like everything that you learned, everything that your body kind of learned. Ballet is awesome because it's such a base. When you're trained in ballet, listen, we take ballet almost, there's 7 days in a week. We're probably doing ballet 8 times a week, So with that training, your modern and your contemporary becomes beautiful because you get to express yourself in so many ways. So that was probably my favorite part.
Right. Definitely. And a little bit off topic, I have to ask this question because we had me and my co-host just had a little debate here. This coronavirus right now, that's going on right now. What do you think about this coronavirus going? Because it is kind of crazy right now. Trump just came on the news today, and he was like, okay, this is a national emergency right now. What do you think about this coronavirus right now?
For one, I definitely don't listen to anything Trump says.
Right. Well, yeah.
For two, this has been coming up, for a long time. My dad actually works with disaster planning.
Okay.
And my whole life, we've kind of been on top of things in my household when stuff like the flu came about.
Right.
The coronavirus, is not going to kill all of us.
Right.
The media is blowing it a little bit out of proportion. But what I truly think is people need that. A lot of people around us, we get caught up in just being around each other and just trying to be in a spot and, just trying to be in the spot and outside all the time. But we have to think about our health. And, health is a really big thing, especially for people in our industry that are traveling all the time, that are shaking hands all the time, that are, passing the mic to someone all the time. It is very, especially careful to, look at your health.
Right.
Corona, do I think is going to kill me tomorrow? No. Thank God I have my wisdom teeth out, and I'm sitting in my house bedridden for the next 2 weeks.
So you got your wisdom teeth. How's that feeling right now, though?
Okay, so right now, it's just like a slight, just like a regular you get punched in your jaw type of feeling.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever got punched in your jaw. I never got punched in my jaw, but I'm pretty sure it's what it feels like.
Okay, so you have a little pressure, like it's like a little pressure on your.
Yeah, definitely pressure, and like my dad was telling me, as a dancer, I've just been icing my face, and I've just been trying to make sure I'm not swollen. So any photo shoots I have coming up and everything, they won't really notice.
Right, yeah.
It's definitely better than having my wisdom teeth in my mouth. I can 100% say that.
Because they say the older you get your wisdom teeth out, the worse it is. That's what they say. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true it is. The older you get, the worse it is for your wisdom teeth to come out.
I think I agree, just because even with our mouth and our bones and stuff, just the recovery time is very important. And, as you get older, our bodies get wear and tear, but I'm 23 right now. I'm in my prime, so thank God I've been, healing pretty fast.
Right.
And I've been able to eat certain things and rest. But I know if I was maybe 20 years older and I had to be at work right now and I had to take care of kids and not be able to rest, I probably wouldn't be recovering as, fast. So I do thank God for that.
Right, definitely. I mean, youth, right? I mean, the youth is the best thing right now, especially in this world right now.
So I'm just hiding out, in my house right now.
Right, hiding out, just hanging out. But so we're looking at, so you're a ballerina, you're a model, and you also do interviews on the radio, right?
Yes.
Right. So which one so you have a lot right there. That's a lot on the plate. Which one do you say you look more forward to more? Or is it just all a collaborative effort?
If I had to give it a rating, I would put interviewing as number 1.
Okay.
I would give dance number 2. Mm-hmm. And I would actually put modeling all the way at the bottom of the list.
Really? Why that order? Wait, why that order?
So I actually just started interviewing not too long ago, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, with the entity Brick and RTS Media in Brooklyn.
All right.
They actually found me in the club doing a hosting gig for a video we just dropped for an artist. Okay. And they just, hit me up and was like, hey, we kind of need a personality for this. Mm-hmm. And I've done radio on air at Pace University for a year. Mm-hmm. When I was attending Pace University. And that was, it was really fun. I mean, it was nothing like radio, College radio is just life. Steve Harvey always said college radio was the best place to start for him, becoming a host and a TV host because it's the most raw entity.
Right, true.
But being on camera is just my thing, it's always fun to see me talk. And people started really to adjust to that. Right. And that really became exciting. Just being on point in front of the camera and just, that point of communication when you get to interview someone who is, a celebrity or someone who just has such a big fan base is really exciting. Just to talk to them and get into their heads. So I love interviewing all day, every day.
Yeah, definitely. Because when you're an interviewer, as you said, you can know a little bit more about them. And you could just try to just tap in their mind. Okay, what they're thinking now? What are they trying to do with their career? What are they trying to? What were they trying to start out with before they were doing what they were doing? 'Cause a lot of people, what they're doing now, they didn't necessarily want to do that in the past.
Right.
So.
And then you talk to them, and they end up, explaining something that they didn't even think about in the future. So.
Yep.
That's a great breakthrough, entity. I love interviewing.
Yeah, it's one of the best things. But you said so the order is a little different. I thought you were gonna put dancing. I definitely thought you were gonna put the ballerina first. I mean not ballerina, dancing first. I thought you were gonna put that first. So the dancing is last.
I haven't danced. I have to be honest. I am a retired ballerina, so I haven't danced in about 4 to 6 years.
Ooh, that's a long time.
That's just how I express myself. So I have to put that at number 2 because if I could ever go back to a ballet class, I definitely would. But modeling, okay, it's at the bottom of the list, y'all. I was told when I was younger by a really dope photographer after having an amazing shoot of almost 1,000 raw pictures, and he told me, he said, you are really beautiful, but I don't think you want to model. I think you just want to take pictures. Mm-hmm. And that stuck with me for the rest of my life.
So that's what he said. He said,
you're beautiful and you may like this, but you don't want to model. You just want to take pictures. And, I was young when he told me that. I've actually belonged to a modeling agency, La Creme Acting and Modeling, since I was about 14 years old.
Okay.
So I've been trained in every entity like that, too. Runway modeling, taking photos from promotional videos to camera, on camera, off camera. But to be honest, I was just born good looking, you know, and talented.
Okay. Confidence. Guys, that's confidence.